Okay, this video is for Anne, Donna, and Dolores. We discussed this, and I'm going to show you how I make what I'm calling a weird breakfast because I don't have another name for it. First, we take our broccoli and put it in our steamer. I'm not going to use all this broccoli because that'd be too much broccoli for one sitting. There should be enough broccoli. Now, I like to use up the stock as well. And for that, we just mandolin as much of the stock as you want. And there's our broccoli ready for the steamer. Now we take a mandolin, and actually it's good to use the guard. We take a mandolin and we mandolin on some mushrooms. I'm using one mushroom. It's a fairly good sized mushroom. Get past the stalk and just spread it around. Add that, that gives us the mushroom. After the mushrooms, I'm using shallots. Now I'm using shallots for a couple of reasons. First is obviously flavor. Second, it's about the right size for this much broccoli. And again, you want it thin. And that's it, shallots for our broccoli. At this point we add water to our steam pot, not much water, about that much water. I'm going to put the vegetables over the steam pot, even though I haven't got it steaming yet, because this is where I do my seasoning. The reason I do it this way is so that when the seasoning falls through the steamer, it falls into the water. We're going to start with some black pepper, quite a bit of black pepper. Spice mix, I'm using one from Spice Road called a General Purpose Spice Mix. Pinch of seasoning salt. And again, whatever you like is what you put in here. You don't have to use what I'm using. This is just a suggestion. A bit of garlic powder. And that's it. And then we start this steaming, and I'll come back when it's done. Once the vegetables have steamed, then I add butter. So this is the only thing I'm going to give you a measurement for. I find about 10 grams of butter works out right. Then you put this back on the heat until the butter melts. Once the butter is melted, it's time to finish the dish off. Now, first thing we got to do, obviously, is get the vegetables out of the steamer. Then I like to put the water back on the heat. There's juice from the mushrooms, and there's seasoning, and there's butter in there, so it's all flavor. So you put it back on the heat until the water boils away a bit, and makes a bit of a sauce. You just add that, just pour that over the vegetable mixture. Then, at this point, I like to add 2 soft-boiled eggs. Cut them in half. And then to my soft-boiled eggs, I add smoked paprika and sumac. If you're not familiar with sumac, it's a Middle East spice. It's very good. I want to thank Trish for introducing me to sumac. And there you have it, a very weird breakfast.